Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in the pristine, untouched wilderness of the Calmlands. Right, we've got the corn pig food going at the moment. So if I was to let that get up to, say, 5,000 litres-ish, that's going to be enough to keep us going for a long time. And then the garden can just keep churning out pallets of sugar beet, and we can load them up, and we can haul them off, and we can sell them, which would be a rather cool thing to do. I've then also got some chicken eggs over here. Chicken eggs, let's have a look at the price a second. Yeah, there we go. November was the best price for... Yeah, of course it was. So if I was to take these eggs right here and take them off and sell them, we're still getting a very good price for them. But before I do anything else, we need to do a shake of the dice. The list of thingies that we've got, the list of events that we've got, they weren't sort of balanced, and several of you were saying that we should have balanced events. So what I've got now, we'll leave the combine in a second. What I got now is we can buy 2 pallets of grain, which we did before, so that was 10,000 litres of grain that we bought for the chickens at $2 grand, which was nice and cheap. That was really good rate. We got sick animals, where we will lose 10% plus up to another 20% of the animals out of 1 pen. Now, that's a lot of sick animals, right? There's a lot of animals die. But on the plus side, there's also a possibility of gaining extra animals. So that's another one that I've added in to just bring a bit of balance to that, because the balance was the big thing that everybody's been talking to me about. Balance on these events. There's too many bad ones. So I've now got 4 good ones and 4 bad ones. So we got the sick animals, but we've also got extra animals. The pigs have produced a whole load extra. I mean, I guess we could say extra animals from the chickens, but it's a bit difficult to get them. So that would probably just end up being the pigs. We get more coming in or something like that. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to figure that one out, but we can have extra pigs coming in. Pressure washer breakdown is one that we've had previously, but what I was thinking is just to, because that's purely an aesthetic thing, what we say is a pressure washer is broken down, so that one has been moved into the workshop, and something has gone wrong, and so the workshop is temporarily out of action as well. So basically, if we get the pressure washer break, we can't use the workshop either for the rest of that quarter, which could actually present us a bit of a problem at times, especially once we get enough money to repair our machines. So that's a little bit more of difficulty. We've got the vehicle breakdown. Now, I'm not having a major breakdown. It's not going to cost us an absolute fortune or anything like that. It means that we have a vehicle, and it will be randomly selected from our list of total vehicles. One of the vehicles. So we can actually just go in here, and you can see everything that we own right here. So I can roll a D20 and then count down however many we've got here, and that one is the one that we can't use for 1, 2, or 3 months. Now, if we get to something like harvest time and we've lost our combine and it's broken down for the duration of the harvest, we could be stuck. So if something like that happens, we do have the option then to go and lease one from the shop, which is basically the equivalent of borrowing one from a friend who's helping us out to get our harvest done. Now, that's not something that's unusual. That's definitely something that happens. I've seen it happen myself many times. Different, neighbors helping each other out. That is something that happens. And I'm not going to get into deep, long discussions about it. Well, that's not realistic or anything else. It does happen. I know it happens because I've seen it happen myself, and yeah, there's nothing really to discuss on that one. It does. Then we got to win the lottery, so up to 12,000. Loan from a friend means that we can take out an official loan of 5,000 euros, and then we can pay that back as and when we want. And then we've got the sick worker one. So we've got 4 good and 4 bad. So I'm going to roll my little dice here, and I have a 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Win the lottery. So I've got 8 items on here, so rolling up to a 16 would get us a choice, and then 17 or above I'd have to re-roll. So it's 2 points assigned to each one. Win the lottery is number 6 on my list, and I've just shook a 12. So we have a win the lottery, which is the first time we've had that one. And I just rolled a 12 again. 2 12s in a row on a D20. That's pretty unique. So I get... Oh, wait, no, not a D20. I'm supposed to roll a D12 for this. It's a bit of a shame I decided to go for a D12 rather than a D20, because 12,000 euros right now would be very, very nice. So, wish me luck. Wish me luck. Put it in the comment section right now. Say good luck, because I really want to get a 12 on this. I really do. And we've got... Ooh, well, that's not bad. We got a 10. That's pretty good, actually. So we get 10,000 euros. Now, you may be wondering how I'm going to do that. Here's something I prepared earlier. So what we do is we go to production, we go to generators, we go to subsidies. Now, that one gives us 1,000 per hour. That one gives us 10,000 per hour. I changed the numbers on them so that this is how much they would give us. So what I will do... Are you kidding me? Because I'm negative I'm negative money at the moment. It won't let me place it down, despite the fact that it's free. That makes no sense whatsoever. That's just... Why? I mean, seriously. I can't get my government subsidy because I have no money. Like, that makes sense. Right, well, what we're going to have to do then is I'm going to have to jump into this tractor right here. Actually do it. There. And I guess I do want to bring back the pig food that we've got up there. So I'll do that. I was going to load up the other trailer, but I'm not going to do that. I was going to hitch up the other trailer. So, no, I won't do that. What I'll do is I will do it like this. I'll get the eggs here, and we'll carefully place them into this trailer. Right, we'll do this very, very carefully. Okay. They didn't go over the other side of the trailer. That didn't happen. Apparently I don't know my own strength. I was trying to, like, you know, casually toss them into the trailer, but apparently that's not something that's going to happen. So if I do that... There we go. Right, I have carefully placed those eggs in, and now I've got 1,400 litres of eggs right here, which I'm also going to very carefully place into the trailer. There we go. Right. Eggs are delicate. You have to treat them carefully, like I have done here, as you can see. Very, very careful treatment of our eggs, and we're going to just ignore that. I know it may look a bit different, but that is not the case, right? This is a hardcore realistic series, so if I was to do this, I'd be breaking the eggs, and there would obviously be penalties. So if I was to do what you think I'm doing, there would have to be penalties. But obviously I'm not. I'm much more sensible than that, and I would never just throw a pallet. I mean, I can't throw a pallet of eggs. The pallet of eggs is like 300 kilos or whatever, and I'm not superhuman. I can't pick up 300 kilos. So clearly, it's just a figment of your imagination. Now, I'm going to run this up to the shop. We're going to sell these eggs. Yep. Okay. We're going to sell these scrambled eggs in the shop. And see, this is a great advancement in technology. That's what it is. That's what we've got here. It's an advancement in technology. No longer does the housewife or house husband or house person have to buy eggs and then go to all the effort and work and labor intensiveness of scrambling their eggs. Now what they do is they just go to the shop and they can buy a panful of pre-prepared scrambled eggs, and all they then have to do is put them in a pot. That's it. We've made advances. That's what this is. That there are clear advances, clear advantages to this. It is definitely the way forward, and we've now got 2.5 grand, which means that we can also go and do wait, no. Here. We can also do this. Now, am I going to be allowed to place it down here? Probably not. I want to go to production and generators, and I want that one. So I get 10,000 euros because we won the lottery. So I'll put that one there, like that. And then I'm going to drive around here, and it does it on the hour. So we've got 5 minutes to get up over there. It's actually less than that because I'm on 3 times speed. It's going to be a lot less than that in a minute. 5 times speed. 6, 10, 15, 30. Very exciting times. And boom! There, it changed. So I'll put it back to 3 times speed now, and then I will go back into here. And we click on demolish. Can I sell it? There we go. Do I want to sell it? Yes, I do. Job done. Right. So if we had one, say, 3,000, then the other one, the municipal one, I changed that one to be 1,000 per month. And so we just pop out 3 of those and wait an hour, and then we... not 1,000 per month, 1,000 per hour. Wait an hour, and then we get our 3 grand. So we now have 12,000 euros. And we've got all sorts of things that we want to do with this money. First and foremost, I want more pigs. I need to get more pigs going into that pig pen. We need this. We absolutely do, because that is a primary source of income. Potentially, I suppose we could go for another garden. There's room for... I mean, we could do that. I'm thinking maybe not. The other thing that I do want to do... while I'm here and I have your attention... Calmlands, 400 cows. There's 2... Wait, is this new? Remember the 400 cows bit being there. What's that? Calf barn. Oh, I don't know what that is. Pigs. Is there a Calmlands pig thing? There is. 400 pigs right there. That'd be amazing. But that's 164,000 euros, which is a wee bit pricey. So we have this one here, which is the free-range pig pasture. 8,000, but it doesn't come with a slurry store or anything like that. Now, there's that one is 216. There's that one is 324. This one is 50 grand, and that has 100 pigs in it. This one's got 98 pigs in it. So there's 50,000 for that one. Again, it's expensive. This one, however, is an old pigsty, and this has everything that we could ever want, but it only has room for 10 pigs. And I'll be honest, I don't think it's worth spending that money on 10 pigs. Now, the other side of the coin, of course, is that I could always change the numbers. Because this is a big pet, like, this is a big pigsty. Look at it. 10 pigs in that? Are you kidding me? I reckon we can do better than that. I'm looking at this pigsty right here, and I'm thinking that this one would be good for, I don't know, 90 pigs. If we said 90? I mean, we could say 60. If we said 60 pigs in there, or even 50. Let's go with 50. 50 is a bit more sensible, I think. I reckon we could fit 50 pigs in there. We were careful. Stacked them up one on top of the other, maybe. But 50 pigs, that means that we've got... It's 12,800. It's not very much. So I want to balance that with the amount of money that we could potentially make from 50 pigs. So we're dealing with 5 pigs per season. So 5 pigs a day, essentially. And... there's a self-made pigsty there, which is 50,000. That's for 80 pigs. And you got this one for 100 pigs, and that's also 50,000. So, you know, they're both about the same. This one, though, if we said half that, the biggest problem, though, I don't know how much food it'll take. But what I'm hoping is that this one will allow us to get manure and also slurry out of it, which the one we have at the moment won't do. So if we could get some manure and we could also get slurry out of this, then we are going to be better off. But I'm looking at the symbols on there. I don't see anything for slurry or for manure on it, which means that we'd have to get another thingy for that. This one, we've got slurry out on this side. You can see that. There's a pig thing in the middle. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, slurry. It's the slurry output on this side. Slurry output, and then the animal in and feed in is on the end down here. Okay, so there is slurry out. And then in order to get manure, you've got to go production, buildings, silo extensions, I think. Yes, because right there. So you've got a manure heap extension right here that you can put on. That's 2,000 euros, and it gives you 4 million litres capacity. There are other ones. There's actually some better ones over there, like these little ones here, but they're a lot more expensive. So they're smaller, which is more realistic, I think, but they're also way, way more expensive than the Bavarian one. I like the Bavarian one as well. It actually looks pretty good, but that's 4 million litres. We'll probably end up going with that one anyway. Right, so that's the potential for the pigs, but we need 50 grand to be able to do that. I take 6,000 litres here. Now, 50 grand's a lot of money. That really is a lot of money. That's a big chunk of dough. I'm going to take the 6,000 litres here. And then once we've loaded up 6,000 litres, probably can do a bit more than that now, actually. There. See how quick it does increase? There's a lot of pig food that we can get. Now, at the moment, we're able to produce our own pig food. I don't know how long this is going to last us with the barley and the canola that we currently have. That's going to be a bit of an issue. I really have no idea on this one. It could be, it could go either way. Now, the other thing that I'm going to want to do is, after I've tipped this out, we do need to start cultivating that field, so we could go and start working on that. We've got plenty of money to do that. I now have money to go and do the pigs. We also need to do this bit here, so what I'm going to do is bring you in here, like this. And I will start overloading pig food. Jump down here. Right, we've got potentially up to 30,000 litres of pig food in here. The problem with this pen is that it doesn't have any capacity for straw, which means that even if we were to go and buy a manure heap, we can't put straw in here, so we can't get manure coming out of it. Like, that is a slight issue with this pen. And that's why I want to get a different one, so that I am able to put straw in. And then we've got the manure coming out, which means that we can put it into our market garden, because we are an organic farm. Otherwise, I'd just go and buy fertilizer and seed and would chuck that in. But I've no intention of doing that, because it's an organic farm, and I don't want to change that policy. I want this to stay as an organic farm. I love the idea of that, and I don't want that to be any different. So next I will go here, and I go with these, and I will get 9 pigs. I'm supposed to have 9 with the other lot. I'm going to get 9 with these, and that's going to cost me 2,000. Buy. There we go. Right. And this is what we'll keep doing. We will keep getting 9 pigs, and we want to be able to do that each season for 10 seasons. Now, whether or not we're actually going to be successful in that, I don't yet know. We will sort of find out. Well, the sugar beet can sort of stay as the sugar beet for a minute. By the end of the day, we should have enough sugar beet up there, and then we can start spawning the sugar beet out here, and we'll just be able to take that and sell it. There'll be more pallets of goods that we can take and sell, which is not a bad thing at all. I quite like that idea. Right. Next on the list, I've got every bit of food and everything up the top that I want to take. There's not anything else that I can take up there at the moment, so we'll go and put this trailer back up here. I've used this trailer for quite a bit, so before I do anything else with it, I will wash it off, and then we'll come back and we will also wash off that combine. So I'm going to come down here, and that's going to restrict me. I've been asked several times what is the display down the bottom that gives me the dirt percentage. That is, you know, let's just clean this off while we're here. That is the pressure washer HUD. That's all it's called. It's pressure washer HUD, or pressure washer HUD. That is in the mod hub. It's, just a normal one. It's not an extra mod that I brought in anywhere else, but yeah, just search up pressure washer in there, and you'll find the one that gives you the extra bit so showing the dirt coming up on there, and I really love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant, and going by the comments, several of you really like that one as well, and I don't know why. Like, yeah, obviously in real life you don't have something like that standing up in front of you telling you that you've got this percentage of dirt left on it, but there's just something about it that's quite pleasing, and so I really like it. I have no idea why. I couldn't tell you even if I had to. It's just, it seems really useful. That's all I can really say on it. It just seems useful, and I really like it, so I don't regret getting that one. That is one of the better mods that I've got on here. It's only a small thing, but it's like that with several of them. Like, I've got a few now in the lower right hand side. The weight is on there. I've got the percentage of engine use on there as well. You can see a little percentage thing in really small numbers. I got that one as well. So there's a few little ones that I use, and it's very, very small quality of life improvements, I feel, and they don't make a big difference to anything, but they do help overall. Like, I do think that they enhance the experience, and that's generally mods that I prefer to go for. I don't like ones that massively change everything. Right, that repair is 1600, so that's definitely worth it. We'll repair that one all the way back up to the top, and then I can reverse over here, and I need to get that one on there. So we've done corn in the field there. After corn is oats. So that one's the field over there with the oats that had the corn in it. That's going to be a cash crop of oats as our next crop to plant. So that one will be harvested and then taken straight to the mill. So there's going to be no corn in our next... Oh, wait a minute. Is there? That field there was... Oh, it's no barley this time. We've got canola planted there. We've got oats going in up there, and over this side, once we've got the oilseed radish in, that one is going to be... We had oilseed radish in there, so that's going to be corn grown in there. The problem with growing corn in there... Well, we can't grow barley anywhere because we're too late for planting that. I was just thinking maybe we should plant barley, but we can't. We are too late. Look at the planting windows. Barley must be planted here. We don't have a spring option, so we will just plant corn there. I was going to say, the problem with corn is that we've got loads of corn up at the mill already. You have a look at what we've got up there at the mill. Here. If you could just stop trying to drive into the river a minute. Down here. Actually, it doesn't. Production. That's production chains. I want to be looking at this one. Corn. Now, I've got 15,000 litres of corn in here. That's rather a high amount. Despite the fact that we do use a bit more of it, it's still higher than everything else. Barley is the one that we're going to be running out of. I'm just hoping that we're able to make enough for the year. The other problem, of course, is that we will also run out of barley for our chickens, which means that we're going to have to get more. Now, last quarter, we got lucky and we were able to buy 2 pallets of the 5,000 litre feed. This quarter, we won 10 grand on the lottery. I don't think that we're going to be able to count on luck for quite some time. I think that most likely we're going to end up having to rely on other things. Now, one thing that should be noted with this field here is that it does now actually need to be ploughed now that we have grown corn in it, and we don't currently own such a device. Also, we've only got 8,600 euros, so buying a plough is either going to be expensive, or we're going to have to buy a really small old plough and spend the next 300 years ploughing the field. I don't really want to do either option. I'm actually thinking it might be better if we just don't plough it. We'll leave it for now and sort of treat it like we're treating rolling and weeding and pretty much every other job that we're supposed to be doing in our fields, and just not do them. May not be the best approach, but it is one that is currently working for us, so we will keep doing it. And then we can worry about the little extra bits later on, I guess. We'll see how that works out for us. I'm going to go twice around the edge like I would normally do, and then once I've done that, we can get going with, well, we can leave the hired help to carry on with this. We've got plenty of money for wages at the moment. And then also I'm going to keep a close eye on what the mill is doing through the course of the day. And so long as everything stays all right with the mill, it'll keep running, and then we'll get more pig food, and then I want to get sort of 5,000-ish litres of sugar beet up there, and then the rest we start spawning out by the greenhouse down the bottom, and we better make some money out of that. Now, we could change the recipe and basically grow crops according to when the best time for selling them is. Now, I'm pretty sure sugar beet, the best time for selling is around now. But if we were to not sell anything for a bit and instead grow beans in there, then the best time for selling beans is in about 6 months' time. So before we do any harvesting, we'll have to get some planting done before then, but then we'll have 6 months worth of beans that will have grown, and the best time for selling beans is in the summer. So if we were to do that, we would then make a bit of money out of taking beans up and selling them. Or we could do something similar with like lettuce or something like that, because the lettuce does actually... Are you gonna just do that the whole time? I didn't think so. Right. Lettuce, that's another one that has the peak selling time, I think, is coming up, unless that one was the November one. You know, I'm not entirely sure. I want to have a look right now, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go right round the field another time, and that's enough room then for us to turn around on the ends, and then I'll put the hired help going, and then we can investigate the prices of things, because I'm thinking that leaving it on sugar beet when we're trying to generate profit is probably not the best option. I think that maybe if we were to chop and change things a little bit, we could get a bit more benefit out of this. So let's bring you round over here. And off you trot. Like that. This field here, I believe we will only need to do one planting. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.